25 of the craziest plays in the NFL this season start with a play that made a player do a backflip.
Hurts loading up. Comes back and gets it. Oh, Devontae Smith.
What the? I have no idea how he didn't break his neck flipping like that. But I also have no idea why at number 24, a player was riding multiple dudes.
And spinning his way up across the 30 here is stacked up there. And penalty flag, multiple penalty flags. There's they have the ball.
As fun, as weird as riding grown men look, that play was nothing like number 23 that broke a crazy NFL record. Because even though the longest field goal in history was this 66-yard kick from Justin Tucker for years, and it seemed like no player was gonna beat that for a while, this season, Jaguars kicker Cam Little did something historic.
68 yards away, it's up there, it's out there, and it's good! It's good from 68! It's an NFL record 68-yard field goal, wow!
68 yards? That's literally further than most quarterbacks can throw. But speaking of those, at number 22, Caleb Williams' play was so crazy, it impressed the GOAT.
Downfield, launching downfield, going for it all!
An absolutely 10 out of 10 A+ throw.
Even Tom Brady was hyped, because he knew with a perfect throw like that, it meant game over. But at number 21, Bijan Robinson's play made NFL fans become champions?
Team player. Here's Robinson, right side. Nice cutback. He's gone. Can anybody catch him? Not tonight. McCreary chasing. Won't get there. Touchdown, Atlanta. 93 yards.
Yeah, that 93-yard run wasn't just the longest of the entire season and the longest in Atlanta Falcons history. It had fans all over the world saying, "I owe you my life, sweet prince. Bijan, I love you so much." And Bijan made me a champion. Cause that play happened during the Fantasy Football Championship to help plenty of fans win their leagues. But let's completely switch things up at number 20 with a player taking his opponent's head off.
Having a ton of different quarterbacks, and here is
Deebo Samuel off to the races. Samuel getting physical.
Hold up, take that with you. Hey, listen, after that, I'm looking at the DB like, pick your helmet up, fam.
Boom. Even the announcers were clowning dude for damn near getting his head knocked off. But listen, that was only the first 5 craziest plays this season, and they only get crazier as we go. Like number 19, where a grown man got turned into a dog.
Doc looks that way, throws that way, caught. Can he get the first down? Yes, he can. With a great spin move to avoid the tackle.
Oh my god, man. And it wasn't just me who thought the player he juked was on all fours looking like a dog. Fans edited the clip to make the dude bark. Alright, now, nothing so far was as crazy as number 18, because the team ran plays that nobody had ever seen before. It started with this.
Oh, they're going to fake it. A toss by Sanchez, and it's caught.
But a crazy fake punt definitely wasn't the confusing part yet. What confused everybody was how it was now first down, and the Colts lined up in punt formation again?
They're in punt formation on first down right now. And they're just going to try to snap it.
Absolutely nobody knew what was going on until people figured out that the Colts lined up like that to purposely confuse the defense and get them flagged. But at least they did that on purpose, because at number 17, players made crazy plays on accident 3 times?
Second down and 9. Oh, it's picked off by Paulson and Deebo. Down by 10. That ball was tipped, I think, and picked off. Lamar Jackson had a rejected, intercepted on the deflection.
Hayward, Highsmith, and TJ Watt.
Now that is called being at the right place at the right time. But being at the wrong place at number 16 led to a play that had the Chiefs being investigated by the NFL.
On a mission, searching, finding Rice, and gets popped by Petrie. And loses the ball incomplete. And Petrie got pushed.
That massive hit had Rashee Rice on the ground looking lifeless, and all because the Chiefs wanted to keep him in for an important game. Vance didn't just criticize the team for not caring about player safety since they never got him evaluated for a concussion. That led to the NFL launching an investigation into the Chiefs for mishandling the entire situation, where they faced punishment, including being fined. But at number 15, a crazier play this season had a player committing robbery.
Ward in trouble. Chase Young ripped it away. Young on the return. Young at the 10, 5, touchdown. What a play by Chase Young.
He looked exactly like someone snatching an old lady's purse. But comparing players to gilfs is the opposite of number 14, where a player got compared to an NFL legend. Because Randy Moss is easily one of the best receivers of all time, especially because he made catches like this, which forever became known as mossing someone. This season, Stephon Diggs made a play that made him look just like the wide receiving legend.
Under some pressure, launches for Diggs. Looking for the Moss, he got it! Stephon Diggs, impressive stuff.
Goddamn, Cardi B has my boy out there going crazy this year. But not crazier than number 13, when a player turned the NFL into the UFC. Now, I'm not talking about this season when this little ass player picked up someone twice his size and slammed him. I'm talking about this.
He's got him underneath. It's caught by Google. He fumbles the ball and it's loose. And it's recovered by the Rams. Big hit by Landman.
Who the fuck does dude think he is? Conor McGregor? He's just lucky a punch like that not only knocked the ball out, not the player. But in number 12, George Pickens' crazy play had him humiliating 3 players.
The Nate, here comes the blitz. Yeah, you saw it, Tony. There's Pickens, who pirouettes around the defender and takes off past Edwards. Oh my gosh! What a leap that was!
1 and 2 both got their ankles broken, then Pickens rubbed his balls on the third player's head. Wow, but I could see him doing that. At number 11, I never thought a player this big would make a crazy play to win the game. It was looking like the Eagles were about to lose on a last-second field goal when out of nowhere.
Cardi has it blocked again! This time Jordan Davis, the big man!
I already know Big Dog was huffing and puffing after that. But alright, now that we're getting into the top 10 plays this season, things are about to go to a whole new level of crazy. Like a rare play that got its own nickname. Crazy plays that honored an NFL legend who died, and so much more. But before we get to those, at number 10, Myles Garrett didn't just break a legendary record, it got him treated like a king. Cause all season long, Myles was dominating every quarterback he lined up against. From Lamar Jackson,
Going down!
and Jordan Love,
Up the middle and he's down!
to Drake May and Brock Purdy, Myles was racking up so many sacks that he was even talking about breaking the all-time record for sacks in a season. So when he eventually had the record tied with only 1 chance left in the last game of the season, Myles did this.
First down. Burrow, he's under, and there it is! A record of a century has a new leader.
Damn. But it wasn't just his teammates treating him like a king. Breaking the record even had NFL legends praising him. But plays turning into the best moment of a player's life is one thing. At number 9, another crazy play came from the worst play of a player's entire career.
Quarter-tight ball games.
Oh, bad bounce goes through the hands of Caleb Johnson. He may have touched that ball. That would be a live ball. It's a touchdown!
What an idiot, man. All because he barely touched it, the ball was live, and led to a crazy touchdown for his opponents. But it wasn't crazier in number 8, where a touchdown went completely backwards. See, Jameis Winston is a quarterback who's known for going all out and absolutely slinging the ball to his receivers. But this season, he changed positions for a crazy play.
Another trick play. Shevsky throws. Caught. Oh, into the end zone for a Giants touchdown. Jameis Winston.
I swear this play was being talked about everywhere since nobody ever saw a quarterback play receiver like that. But at number 7, both teams made some of the rarest plays NFL fans had ever seen, back to back. We couldn't believe what we just saw, because back-to-back return touchdowns are so rare, it only happened 1 other time in NFL history. But a play happening 1 other time kinda reminds me of number 6, cause well, players made crazier plays using only 1 hand, whether it was first downs, touchdowns, or ridiculous interceptions. This season, players made some of the craziest one-handed catches of all time.
The sideline, darts throw, one-handed catch from Darius Slayton. Throw this little fade, and who needs 2 hands?
What an amazing catch. Emeka Egbuka.
Mariota to the back.
But those catches still don't compare to the best catch of this entire season.
I'm pretty sure you said earlier, who's got the best hand?
When I saw that, I was like,
What?
and other fans couldn't believe it either. They called it a top 5 catch of all time, the best catch they've ever seen, and even the NFL themselves said it might be the best catch of the entire year. But at number 4, a player embarrassed his opponent in front of over 20 million people. It was near the ending of one of the biggest rivalries in football and most watched games of the year, Packers vs. Bears. And first, the Bears were getting smacked, so they desperately needed to get the onside kick just to stay alive.
Try the onside kick. It's laying around. Got to pick it up. And it's loose around. Who's going to get it? Oh, the Bears have it.
But it got even crazier when the Packers had a few seconds left to potentially win, when things got embarrassing.
Willis. Pressure in his face. Steps away and he's sacked.
The lineman didn't just get completely thrown onto his ass and allow that sack, which sent the game into overtime where the Bears eventually won. It turned out, all that happened on live TV in front of over 20 million viewers, one of the most watched games of the entire season. But alright, at number 3, Jalen Hurts' craziest play this season made some terrible NFL history. Cause even though players make mistakes and turn the ball over, since the NFL started recording stats in 1978, literally nobody, and I mean nobody, has ever done what Jalen did.
Hurts. Picked off. Intercepted, and now the ball's out, and Hurts ends up with the ball in his hands. He fumbles. Chargers ball.
Shaking my head, man. Like, how does that even happen? That made Jalen the only player ever with 2 turnovers in the same play. But absolutely nobody can explain how number 2 happened either, where an even crazier play got its own nickname. I couldn't believe what I was seeing during this wild game. The Seahawks were going for 2 when a ball got batted down, so everyone figured the play was over. But once the play was reviewed, replay showed the pass actually went backward, which meant the ball was still alive.
Al, this may be a backward pass. We need to get a good angle on it. But if it's backward, this recovery in the clear and continuing action in the end zone would be a good 2-point conversion for Seattle.
Nobody could believe what they were seeing. This meant that since the Seahawks player picked the ball up to hand it to the ref, all because he was in the end zone, it technically meant he scored. And those 2 points didn't just eventually help them win or make the other team's coach salty.
I've never quite seen anything like what happened on the 2-point conversion, where you're lined up to kick off, then they say it's a fumble because they had the clear and obvious recovery. Now you tack it on, you make it a 30-30 game.
A play that crazy got a crazy nickname when fans combined the famous Hawk Tua girl with the Seahawks and the 2-pointer, then named the play Hawk Tour. Now that's hilarious, which is kind of the opposite emotion of number 1, because an entire team made the craziest plays this season, all to honor a legend that died. It was October 19th, 2025, and before the game, the Broncos were honoring their legendary wide receiver, Demaryius Thomas. Flags were flown, banners were being raised, and his former teammates couldn't help but lose control of their emotions, because just a few years ago, Thomas was only 33 when he was found unconscious at his home, and after suffering from complications of a seizure, he was later pronounced dead. It was a situation that devastated the entire NFL world and still affects people to this day. So this season, the Broncos had a chance to make Thomas proud by winning a game for him. Now, they ended up starting the game terribly, couldn't score a single point. Things were looking disappointing on such a special day, until the players figured they couldn't let Thomas down. That's when everything changed with a crazy tip touchdown to score their first points.
Dobbins of one to the end zone, deflected, and did Franklin get it on the ricochet? Touchdown, Denver!
Then after getting the 2-point conversion, they scored another touchdown on a sneak and got the 2-point conversion again. At this point, they were still down 10 with less than 5 minutes left, so nobody thought the magic would continue. But that's when they got a crucial interception. Then not long after, scored again.
Heavy pressure in the throw, intercepted! It's picked up! Nix will take it himself on 1st and 10. Blocked by Bowles! Touchdown, Denver!
Now, alright, if things couldn't get any crazier with only 2 minutes left, the Broncos did something legendary.
Moving up, has time downfield, and broken up by Surtain!
They really went from down 19 to not only scoring 33 points in a single quarter to win. It was the largest comeback in Broncos history, which was all attributed to the great Demaryius Thomas. Rest in peace, man.